Welcome to a Cobalt Shrimp unboxing. I'm finally gonna try and record in this type of setup because it looks better on camera. I mean, not on camera. Dang, on video. Anyway, this is my unboxing for the Revenge of the Fallen 15th anniversary Decepticon multipack. The Autobot multipack unboxing video was kind of a flop, so we're doing it for this one. But I actually learned transformations first. We're gonna go from the not so much of a main reason type of thing, and yeah. So starting with Soundwave. Now for accessories, where did I set it? Up here. The only thing he comes with is the stand that I'm using for Gigawatt right now, the DeLorean. Because let's be honest, that does look good. But he comes with this blue stand right here. I don't know. I'll see if I show what he looks like. Was it? I'm usually using a flight stand that I can't seem to find at the moment. So let's get into it. For articulation, if you lift this up here, he's got like a little bit of a waist swivel, but not much going on. This is a ball jointed leg. Pretty good articulation though, and about 90-degree bend, maybe a little bit over for the knee here. That applies to both. Head, also on a ball joint. Let's see here. The arms can go up about that far. They can do full 360. Hands don't rotate or anything, but there's bicep rotation though. So that's about it for the articulation. Pretty standard. Oh yeah, and ankle tilt. Ankle does tilt. Okay, yeah, that's about it for the articulation. Now, I don't have much to do a size comparison with. I'll see what I have on me at the moment though. So for size comparisons, I have Earthrise Optimus right here. I think this is a pretty widely owned figure, that's why I'm using it. Let's see, what else do I got? I have 86 Megatron as well. And then for our final one, these are just going to be my main size comparison ones, I guess. If I can get the pose right and not make my phone fall. We have 86 Gnaw. Pretty good. Okay. And, the Fallen just kind of is off camera, partially. So, those are size comparisons. To the transformation now. Now, first things first, you want to take this part here, and you're going to flip that out. And then rotate the arm like that. Same here, flip that out. Rotate the arm like that. So after that, you want them to both kind of look like that. Now, you're gonna fold his chest up here and rotate. You gotta make sure nothing's in the way though. And rotate like that. Now there's these little tabs right here that the torso will clip into, like that. And that's kind of, I guess, not the torso done. You gotta like fold these down just a little bit, like that much. Now for the legs, you flip that up. Now, there should be rotation there. Wait a minute. Okay. So, see in here, you gotta, like, dang it. It's untransforming itself. So just, you gotta do what this is. Basically, flip it until you see it up there. And do that same process here. And double check to make sure torso is out. Now, the other thing I forgot to do is under his armpits here, there's these like tanks you gotta fold up. Completely forgot about those. So it should look something like this so far. Now, there's these little tabs on here that are supposed to go into, I really cannot do this today. This little port right here. This tab here is supposed to go into. I can't ever seem to get that in, so I usually just use the ankle tilt to my advantage and have it like that. Now, let me go grab the stand from Gigawatt. And put it onto Soundwave. This is how the alt mode should look if you do the way it came with. It should look something like this. And hopefully your stand doesn't fold back as much as mine does. Okay, this is the last time I'm gonna plug this port in, and if it falls again, I'm not redoing it. Okay. That's Soundwave done. And I'm doing this the way you'd find it packaged, by the way. So, Megatron, we're gonna start out in his alt mode. I just need to put this stand back on the DeLorean. Okay, Megatron. I just farted so horribly bad. And I know for a fact my phone caught that. What? Okay, we're at 7 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm gonna remember that. Now, I don't know what's making this off-center here. Because something here isn't right, because one side's higher than the other. Wait a minute. That shouldn't be happening. This really shows I do not do much stuff for preparing for video. In fact, I was supposed to film this video like 3 hours ago. Or if you really want to get into detail, I was supposed to film this video like on Christmas. What day is it? January 2nd? Where are my tissues at? My nose is running. 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. I know it looks like nothing changed, but I left for a minute. So, we're not going to worry about that. Maybe I will worry about it. In the meantime, how is your day going? Please put that in the comments. And tell me if you're going to be picking up this set after the video. Oh, it's one of the armor plates is down for some reason. Why is that armor plate down? Why? It shouldn't be like that. Okay, I got it as normal as I can get it for now. Anyway, for the vehicle mode. It's a really nice looking tank, long as we're not talking about the back. But it's a really nice detailed tank. I especially love, like, the treads for it here. What is this ad that's on right now? Where did I put my controller? Anyway, transformation is simple enough, I guess. You're gonna untab the legs here. My dog got to this piece here and just gnawed it. Be careful, they come off really easy. So, first, you're gonna wanna take this part, just put it over there, get it out of the way. This heel goes up like this. Now, this comes folded over Megatron's head. You're supposed to fold it like that. Kind of makes like a flat base for the foot. I just popped this armor piece off. Be careful about those as well. And then there's a little assembly here that needs to slide like that. And then it lets you kind of get that bend in there. Now you need to fold it up like so it looks like this. I'm gonna put this armor piece back on here. How do I do that again? 1 second. Okay, now once you get your armor piece back on, it's gonna come folded like that in the alt mode. You just want to fold it over his leg. Are you kidding me? If it falls off, you want to take it like this. And then just push it. Make sure it's on there. You want it to be on the front of the leg like that. Now, same thing we just did over there, you want to do over here. This folds like that. Over there. This piece here gets folded there to make a flat base for the foot. You gotta slide this again, like so. Like that. And then, once more, create this weird looking chicken leg type of shape. Now, just leave the legs, I guess, not yet. These part here, you want to rotate it. Get that nice and rotated. Nice and rotate. I said rotate! God damn. Looks rotated enough. Those are the legs. Now, you want to kind of take his back here. Speaking of back, my back hurts from being bent over this whole time. And then kind of just make it look up like that, so you can grab the shoulders and fold the arms out. Like this. Make sure his fingers don't get caught on anything. His fingers are kind of weird like this. So then after that, you want to kind of, it bends in like this here. But first, you want to bend the cannon in like so. Now, it's kind of difficult getting this piece. So don't act like you're going to get it on the first try, because trust me, you won't. I didn't. And so once you have that all folded in like that, these pegs right in here should tab into there. That arm doesn't like doing it for me. That might actually be because I didn't do this right. Okay, so once you get it, like the arms tabbed into those tabs, just keep fiddling with it until you get it. We're gonna go back to the legs here for a second. See how it's like this? If you've ever had Dark of the Moon Shockwave, you'll know they fold in the same. You gotta put a lot of work into getting it in there. I still didn't. But now that you guys know what you're supposed to do, I'm gonna actually... Okay, now that they're actually in, if you want more stable legs, because, let's be honest, this guy falls a lot, I find it's a lot easier to, like, fiddle with these a little bit, and you can spread out his toes. That's another thing you're supposed to do. They're supposed to look like that. I just don't do it usually because it's more difficult. So at this point, you're basically almost done. You're just going to rotate the arms, make sure his fingers are in the right positions. Rotate. Now this is part of the official steps, but if you want his arm to look like that, you can. You're supposed to fold this out so he has like the full crab cannon look. Now, on my copy, the right arm doesn't like to tab in too well. But there's Megatron. In all his battle-damaged glory. I need to blow my nose. 1 second. I bet that sounded nice. Sorry, I'll pause the video. You probably don't want it. It might honestly end up being my least favorite video to film. Because when I tried pausing the video when I was blowing my nose, I hit end recording by accident. Now I'm being forced to learn how to edit with a strict 1 hour deadline. Wonderful. On articulation. So, arm has a 90-degree bend, as well as bicep rotation. If you want, you can use, like, the transformation joints here as, like, butterfly joints. If you're into that, I guess, I don't know. No, like, waist rotation for, I mean, obvious reasons. Head's on a ball joint with, like, a little... I don't remember what these joints are called. But, yeah, nice ball jointed head there. I didn't realize it wasn't on screen. All of his fingers here articulate individually. And not... dang it! Not, like, individually, I guess. There's two little parts that rotate. 2 fingers here, 3 fingers here. I wish it came with, like, a little Sam Witwicky figure for him to actually, like, put his hand down on, like, hold. But you can do that to the figure! Megatron finally gets to know what was done to Sam. Anyway. Legs can go out like that. They can do a full 360 if they were able to, I guess. I don't know. There is a thigh rotation spot on both legs as well. I personally hate these in figures. They're never stable. This can bend up more. You can still give, like, you know, rotating in. It's just really awkward. I guess, like, the heel can go up if you consider that any, like, articulation, really. And I forgot to mention for the alt mode, there's these cannons that can go up for, like, anti-aircraft type stuff. Maybe Starscream finally gets on his nerves for the last time. He just kills him. I feel like he should, though. I'm surprised Megatron wasn't the one who killed Starscream, it was Sam. With a stupid grappling hook. I cannot believe that. Starscream is a wimp. Anyway, that does it for Megatron. Let's get on to the main show. I should say, main show of accessories. So here's how he comes in the box. Obviously with his, you know, ripped apart, dismembered head. So you could have, like, 1 second. You could have Optimus here or something, like, I don't know, prying his face off. It's fun. So, the way you get that mask on, in fact, is here it is. It's really nice looking. You just slide it on there. The way I do it usually is he's got some, like, really not too good light piping back here. So, basically this part here that goes up, you just put the mask over his face and make sure it, like, clips in over that. And then boom. He's got the mask on. Head's on, like, I think a ball joint, but it's just not the best ball joint in the world, really. Anyway, that's for articulation. What am I saying? We're not even done putting his stuff on him. These are the annoying parts of the figure. You basically just clip Like, they just kind of sit in there like that. Now this ball part connects to his, like, forearms here. You repeat that for the other side. Yeah, just right into the forearm. If you can get it. Cannot believe I still have to do an unboxing for Coronation Starscream after this. Anyway, there's all of the stuff that's, like, attached to him. Are you kidding me? Okay, where's my thing that'll, like, lift up my stand a bit? Where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, I have Optimus resting on it. This should have it a little higher up. Let's see how that works out. So now, where I like holding it is easier, because the Fallen is a lot bigger than the other two. If you're able to hear the music that's in the background, by the way, this is my favorite song from this album. Don't know why anyone needs to know that, but I'm saying it. Okay, now, for the articulation, why is his leg... One leg is inverted, the other one is not. That's my error, though. That is my error. Why is one leg like that and the other one isn't? Holy Jesus. I have a lot of these on wrong. Okay. For the articulation. Also, if you feel like it, just for transformation also, just take these off, I feel like. It becomes a lot easier to actually move the thing around once you do. I don't know why they couldn't just be installed on the figure correctly. There's a lot of really easy ways they could have done that. So, for articulation, like I said, the head is on a ball joint. Yeah, head's on a ball joint. So, the arms can do a full 360 like that. The arms are really weird for this guy, because they don't rotate like... They aren't supposed to be like this. They're supposed to rotate in, like he's flexing or something. Just, why can't this damn mask just stay on? Bro, keep your mask on. It's COVID. So, arms can go like that. There is, like I was showing when I was joking around about the articulation for this, there is a bicep rotation there. Arm can go in over 90 degrees for transformation. There is wrist swivel, and it can go in like that. No waist rotation because this is the front of the jet in here. These can do a full 360 if the arms aren't in the way. Again, like I was talking about, there is swivel here. Now, there is an ankle tilt. Not much of one. There's toe joints for every toe. Again, why could they do toe joints for every single toe, but they couldn't just make these part of the figure? No, you have to put them on individually. Also, I've done every pose I think I could with this, and not once have I ever made these go up like that. I don't understand. Now, you also want to take this staff here, and there's these little holes on one side, and these little pegs on the other side. So you can conjoin them together, because they're twins, and have one really long staff that is literally taller than him. Hell, it's taller than the Statue of Liberty. Wait, does that mean he's tall? You know what? We're not going to talk about it. That's about it for the articulation. Pretty good, though. Now, time to demonstrate this really jank transformation. You're going to want to, like, take this, fold it up, make sure you get it over the head, so it looks like that. He also has to have a second mask on, because he's very prone to contracting diseases, I guess. I don't know. And now, from what I can remember, because yes, most of this is me going off of memory from transforming it once, 20 minutes ago. No, sorry, not 20 minutes ago. Probably 2 hours ago. When I got sidetracked and forgot I was supposed to film this video. You want the arms to kind of look up like this. Bend them in like that. And now, this part here, if you take a look at the back, we'll do that. You want to rotate it backwards. Again, speaking of back, I need a minute, because I'm going to have back pain by the age of 20. Ugh, damn it. All the toes also have articulation, so you can, like, fold them in like this. Turn them into something like a thruster, I guess. I don't know, it's confusing. And now, you kind of have a weird looking spaceship. You're gonna fold that out like so. And then fold this like that, so you got that. Again, I'll show on the other side. Rotate that like that, and then this also like that. And now that's basically the whole alt mode. You're supposed to reattach these to, like, part of the foot and the arm. I don't do that, because it doesn't look as good. There's also weapon storage that I can't seem to find. I'm pretty sure this is the weapon storage. Yeah, right there. Come on, get on there. Get on there. What the hell? Oh, double what the hell. Sorry, I'm just gonna get it on there and then show it to you. Okay. Once you get the weapons on there, it does make for an interesting jet. Interesting one. But I mean, I know a lot of people hate on this jet. I don't mind it. It's not that bad. There is parts that could be, you know, better, but it's an alien jet. What do you expect from it? It's not supposed to look like something from Earth. Look at this guy's face. Megatron. What happened? Well, I mean, he happened. That's what happened to Megatron. But that's the overall alt mode. Now, one more second here. So, that is my full review on the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Decepticon multipack. Hope you liked it. Goodbye. I recommend this a lot, as long as you don't mind the price. That's all I have. Goodbye. Please like and subscribe.